Right, good day everyone. So I am going to discuss our first topic of strategic management. So it is entitled Introduction to Strategic Management. So here are the contents that we are going to discuss. Definition and importance of strategic management. Levels of strategy. We have corporate, business, and functional. Okay, strategic management process and model. Okay, so we will also discuss the role of vision, mission, and values in strategy. And last is strategic management in different organization contexts. Okay, to define with strategic management is the ability, okay, of organization to formulate and implement major goal and initiative on behalf of its stakeholders, okay, which may include shareholders, executives, employee, customers, communities, and supplier. Okay, so it is the management of a firm's resources to successfully achieve its goal and objectives. Okay, it is also, when we say strategic management, it is also an action plan, no? To ensure that the performance target are met and the business continues to grow. Okay, so a business without a long-term goal and objectives, okay, will have no direction, no? They don't have focus and efforts in attaining their competitive advantage. Okay, so it is important to have a strategic management. Okay? So this is another importance of strategic management. No? Strategic management helps an organization move past short-term thinking and strategize the future of the company. Okay. Strategic management help organization fulfill its responsibility. And last is strategic management help organization to establish and monitor its progress against long-term plans. Okay. Now, let's proceed with the levels of strategy, no? Corporate, business, and functional. So we have 3 levels of strategy. Okay? So in this chart, no? So if you can see, we have here pinaka top level management. It involves ito yung corporate level strategy. Tapos, the next level is it involves the ability to compete with each business unit. So, it is business level strategy. And last is yung functional or operational level strategy. So, it involves every single function of a business unit. So, let's discuss this in detail. Okay? When we say corporate level strategy, it is the uppermost level of strategy made by a top level management. Okay? So, which set the overall direction of the organization. So, it addressed the question, what business are we in? Okay? So, the corporate strategy worked on what the organization want to achieve. Okay? So, overall and set strategies following the overall goals and objectives. So, corporate level strategy are set deriving ideas from vision and mission statement. So, usually, here are the types of corporate level strategy. Now we have stability strategy. So this strategy tries to keep an organization existing activities going without making any significant changes in direction. So we have usually itong when we say stability strategy, so usually ang mga company, they want their of course, service and product to become stable in the market. So if they think their sales is still moving, no, is still increasing every month. So usually they do this stability strategy, no? They don't change their plans or they don't strategize more, or if they change the strategy, siguro very minimal lang. Okay? So the next type of corporate level is expansion growth strategy. Usually ito yung mga ginagawa ng mga corporate level. If they think they can grow, okay, they have the budget, no, to expand, so why not? So dito ginaganap, no, yung mga corporate level o yung mga decision making pagdating sa expansion. Probably kunyari the company wants to have their franchise, okay, or expand with a new branch. Yan, dyan papasok expansion. So another is retrenchment strategy. So usually ito yung mga company diminish or company size. Usually kunyari ang company na bankrupt, okay? So they do retrenchment strategy. So ang decision is coming from the corporate level. Sila magde-decide if magko-cost cut na lang ba instead of stopping the business. Okay, magpupursue sila, magbabawas sila ng mga empleyado, yan. So, diyan papasok yung mga retrenchment. Okay? Para, minsan kasi hindi na kaya ng company, may mga ganong instance, no? May hindi na kaya ng company to go forward. So, instead of closing the company, magre-retrench na lang sila, tapos pagpapatuloy pa rin nila yung hanggang sa makarecover sila. Okay? So, last is yung combination or mixed strategy. Ito yung pinagsama-sama, no? Pinagsama-samang decision ng corporate level. Usually, pinagsamang stability, expansion, tsaka retrenchment. So, both stability and expansion strategies are in aggressive nature, but yung retrenchment is defensive nature of strategy. So, retrenchment plan entails exiting specific market or discontinuing specific product or service. Okay. So, yan yung corporate level strategy. Let's move with another level, no? Yung business level strategy. So, this is the most common level strategy, no? So, we are discussing, probably all of us heard about it kasi nasa gitna lang siya, no? So, business level strategy designed to use the best use of organizational competencies to gain a long-term competitive advantage over competitors. Okay? So, business strategy deals with the question, how do we compete? Okay? It aims to how best successfully compete with competitors so that the competitive advantage will be gained. So we have 3 types of business level strategy. No, we have cost leadership or cost reduction strategy. Usually itong mga business level strategy, ito yung mga head ng mga business unit, kaya siya tinawag business level, no? Kunyari, yung UNICEF. So, mamaya example natin yung UNICEF, no? So, itong company na to may mga iba-ibang product, no? So, ano ba mga example ng UNICEF? Or, mamaya ako na ng example yun, no? Yung sa ano na lang, no? Ramcar Group of Companies. Yan. So, I was hired dati under their business unit, Tokyo, no? So, ang Ramcar Group of Company, they have different business offered, no? Tutulad ng KFC, sa kanila yan. So, ang Mr. Donut, Motolite, okay, Tokyo, marami, no? So, hindi lang, may mga unknown din silang business. Kunyari, meron silang tinatawag na Nutri4U na company. So, ito naman yung gumagawa ng mga drinks, ng mga food group, ng mga Tokyo-Tokyo, isa lang gumagawa nun. Another company na naman yan. So, ibig sabihin, another business unit. Yung corporate, pinaka-corporate level doon is yung Ramcar Group of Companies. Siya yung pinaka-mother, parang pinaka-mother business, no? Tapos nagsanga-sanga lang ng another business. So, yan yung tinatawag na business level strategy. So, under this, of course, ang mga strategy na ginagawa here is yung cost leadership or cost reduction strategy. So, sa mga business unit, may mga ano yan, may mga FS na tinatawag, no? Financial statement. Tapos, through their financial statement, doon nagbe-base yung corporate levels, ang CEO ng Ramcar Group of Company, if they are going to give performance appraisal, no? Every year. So, depende yan sa performance ng every business strategy. Kunyari sa KFC, na-reach nila yung target. Tapos, malaki yung sales nila. So, usually, 10% ng sahod ng lahat ng employee ng KFC, mag-i-increase sila ng 10%. So, depende sa business unit, hindi lahat 10%. Kunyari sa Tokyo-Tokyo, 2% lang kasi yung target nila ay medyo na-reach naman pero hindi ganun kalaki yung sales, ganun. Or sa ibang business. Kaya yung mga leaders ng mga every business unit is kanya-kanyang cost reduction para mas kumita sila at mas malaki yung magiging sale nila, no? So, mas malaki yung magiging gain nila. Okay, profit nila for the year. So, ganyan ang ginagawa sa business level. So, we also have differentiation strategy. So, this is a strategy to produce goods and service that buyer perceive as unique, no? So, usually, itong strategy na to, gumagawa sila ng mga uniqueness ng isang product para ma-identify sila, para yung branding ng product na yun is, kunyari, narinig mong Chicken Joy, of course, alam mo na, Jollibee yun, no? So, ganyan. Gumagawa yung business level strategy, the business level managers ang gumagawa ng mga strategy na ganyan pagdating sa mga branding ng mga product nila. Okay? So, next is focus on niche strategy. So, ang pinagkaiba naman yan, kunya na-identify na sila, katulad ng KFC. Diba? Pagdating sa chicken, ang meron silang, ang tawag dyan, secret ingredients pagdating sa chicken, no? So, iba yung chicken niya compared sa mga fried chicken sa Jollibee, sa McDo, ganyan. So, ayan yung focus o niche strategy. Okay? Merong specific strategy pagdating sa mga product nila. Okay? Sige, proceed tayo. Functional level strategy. Ito namang, strategy is called operational level kasi they develop to run effectively the day-to-day activities of an organization. So, most operational strategy are no longer than 1 year lang, no? So, functional level strategy aim to deal with the question, how do we support the business level strategy? So, usually, itong mga functional, depende sa nila, no? Kunyari, meron silang production department. So, sa production department, they are the one who produce the product. Meron din silang HR department. May tinatawag silang marketing department. So, ibig sabihin, per function, yung marketing department is focused on how they are going to promote the product. Okay? So, customer service department, yan naman yung okay. So, iba-iba, kunyari sa finance department. So, they focus on how they are going to make every data, no, detail coming from the stores to be accurate, no? Or pagdating sa mga payment, disbursement, okay? So, mga expenses ng company, yun yung mga function nila. So, yan yung functional level strategy. Okay, to sum up, okay, I have here yung pinaka-graph, no? When we say corporate level, ito usually yung sa pinaka-head office, no? Ito yung mga CEO, senior executive, board of directors, corporate staff, yan. So, pagdating naman ng business level, ayan, division A, depende sa business, no? Kunyari, yung example ko kanina, ito yung Rampart Group of Company, meron siyang different companies under him, no? Meron kunyari KFC, Mr. Donut, Tokyo, Motolite, yan. Ito yung business level. Now, pagdating sa functional, ito yung business function. Yan nga. So, ibig sabihin, sa KFC, meron yung sariling finance manager. Okay? So, Tokyo, may sarili yung HR manager. Kakahiwalay yan, no? Hindi pwedeng pagsama-samahin. Meron niyang production manager. Okay? Iba rin yung production manager ng Tokyo, iba rin yung production manager ng KFC. So, ganyan yan. Okay? So, let's proceed with the next topic. Topic 3 na, strategic management process or strategic management model. So, in strategic management process, always remember this, no? IP. Okay? So, ito usually, lagi, no? Pagdating sa process, when we say I, strategy is intent. Okay? Strategy formulation. Okay? Another I, strategy implementation. And last is strategy evaluation. Okay? Always remember that, no? IP. Intent, formulation, implementation, and evaluation. Okay, so this is another graph, no? When we say strategic intent, usually this is the mission, vision, objectives of a company. Okay? If you can see, no, every company, they have this mission, vision. In order for them, parang ito yung pinaka-target nila, no? Kanyari, vision nila, katulad sa QCU, no? Ang vision ng QCU to become the #1 local university, no? So, iba rin yung mission. So, in this intent, doon sila gagawa ng strategy, no? Kunyari, paano ba magiging #1 local university? Okay? So, gagawa sila, magka-create sila magpo-formulate sila ng strategy. So, in formulation, it includes yung SWOT analysis, corporate level strategy, yan, kasama dyan mga strategy sa business level strategy. And usually, ito yung strategic plan when we say formulation, no? When we go to strategy implementation, and dyan na yung project, how are you going to proceed with the project, how much yung resources na kailangan mo, no? Yung structural, how it is implemented, no? And behavioral, kasama dyan. And last, yung evaluation. Of course, after implementation, you need to analyze and assess if yung strategy ba naging effective. After analysis, babalik ulit yan doon sa intent. Kung na-reach ba yung mission or goal, no? O yung objectives ng company. Okay? So, discuss natin, no? Mabilisan. When we say strategic intent, ito yung first step, of course. No? So, it entails setting the organization goal and utilizing them as a yardstick to gauge performance and advancement. Okay? So, usually, ito na nga yung defining mission, vision, objectives. I have here example, no? Strategy intent. Okay? So, meron dito a furniture company named Wood Fine Furnishing. Okay? So, Wood Fine Furnishing is preparing to introduce a new line of kitchen table. Okay? So, magpo-produce sila. So, they decide to implement strategic management to ensure that the product release goes smoothly and efficiently and consistently across all of their retail location. Okay, so as their analysis, so in the past, this Wood Fine Furnishing has suffered from inconsistent marketing and incorrect shipping costs, no, with the release of new products in their multiple retail location. So before the release of their new kitchen table line, they have decided to run SWOT analysis. Okay, they found out their strength is a quality product, several locations for a purchase, flat shipping rate. So ang weakness nila is pure communication between the store manager and between store employees. Okay, shipping rate applied multiple times at some stores. They also have inconsistent marketing strategy. So, ang opportunities naman na nakita nila is unified marketing, transparent fees, and then yung threat naman na nakita nila, wood fine furnishing main competitor release also a line of kitchen table last quarter lang. No? So, yun yung threats. So, yun yung strategy intent, no? From this, okay? So, next is yung strategy formulation. So, usually, ito, making strategy, no? Preparing strategic plan. Okay, so sa example natin kanina, no, using the SWOT analysis, Wood Fine Furnishing creates strategic plan for their kitchen tables. Okay, it includes providing consistent marketing collateral, both printed and digital, to all retail locations. So it also includes sending a representative to each retail location to explain to their customer how correctly applied the shipping rate, no, to all purchases. And lastly, they create support team, no, set up internal messaging system, okay. In store managers can communicate quickly and easily about the challenges and success in their stores. So, yun yung kanilang na-formulate na strategy. So, we have strategy implementation. So balik tayo dun sa, sa furnitures. So, ang execution nila, 1 month before the release of the kitchen table, the marketing team provides marketing collateral to all retail stores, no? So, every store is given the same guidance on how to implement the marketing items effectively. 2 weeks before the launch, store managers are trained, no, as a group on a new messaging system. So the trainers field question and make sure every manager has the messaging service set up on their company, cell phone, and office computer to be accessible at all times. So 1 week before the launch, a representative from a company headquarters trains every retail employee on how to appropriately apply shipping costs to a sale. No? Managers are also present to make sure this process is carrying out correctly with the customers. So after implementation, so let's proceed the strategy evaluation. So as they review the data, no, from their kitchen table release 1 month after the first day of sale, so they find out that the marketing plan drove customer to a retail location closest to them to see the tables in person. And the internal messaging system was underutilized by most managers. So many of whom did not like customers seeing them on their phones while out of the floor. So there were no issue na with regards sa shipping costs, no, during the release. And the strategic managers take this data and use it as they begin to plan for another next new product release. So, ganun lang umiikot ang strategic management process. Okay? So, we also have here strategic management model. So, in his model, usually, ito lang naman yun, they develop mission visions. So, under this, in analyzing, no, we will discuss this. So, sa mga next chapters ng ating strategic management, we have external environment analysis and internal environment analysis. So, it is very important to not only study the internal environment of the business, but also, no, yung external environment. So, after that, establish a long-term objectives. From that, evaluate, generate evaluate, and choose strategy. So, dyan pumapasok yung strategy formulation. So, after that, implement the strategies and measure again. So, ganyan lang yung model ng strategic management. So, before we proceed sa role of vision and mission, no, I have an example of a company. Are you familiar, of course, with the Tesla, no? Yung kay Elon Musk. So, ito yung one of the example of a risky strategic management. Okay? Kasi, it is very impossible to release a car na mas mahal pa compared doon sa existing competitors nila. And because of very strategic management of the team ni Elon Musk, no, napatunayan nila na this Tesla car, mga electric cars is very useful, no? Pinakita nila yung importance nito sa environment, and kaya naman i-produce even, kasi minsan ang pinaka-risk dito is yung charging, no? Charging station. So, ang ginawa ni Elon Musk is, isa sa strategy niya is to provide every location. Kunyari, meron silang branch dito sa, sabihin natin, kunyari, example lang yun, dito sa Commonwealth. So, within the Commonwealth, within the Quezon City, nagtayo siya ng mga charging station. No? So, yan yung naging strategy niya doon sa risk. No? Another example is yung Airbnb. No? So, yung Airbnb, meron silang magaling na strategy na ginawa, no? Yung usually yung mga ang naging challenges nila is yung mga company or mga small business, mga hotels na mga hindi naman gano'n kaano, nagsasend sila ng pictures na medyo blurred kasi wala silang high-tech na camera. So, isa sa strategy ng Airbnb is they provide or they schedule a date wherein sila mismo yung pupunta dun sa place, kunyari sa isang hotel na gusto mong i-post doon sa Airbnb. Tapos they lend yung managers ng business na yun yung camera kung ano saan yung gusto nila, or they send photographers doon mismo sa location, no? Kaya kung titingnan nyo, lahat ng mga pictures na ginagamit doon sa Airbnb is high resolution ang kanilang ginagamit na camera. Okay, so yan yung naging strategy nila. Okay, so let's proceed with the next topic. Topic number 4, the role of mission, vision, and values in strategy. Okay. So, usually this is the core commitments ng isang company, no? They have this mission, vision, and values. So, to discuss with, we have mission, company mission. So, this defines the organization purpose or reason for being. So, it guides the day-to-day operation of the organization, communicates to external stakeholders the core solution of the organization, providing society, and motivate employees toward a common near to medium term goal. So, in short, mission statement paints the picture of who the company is and what the company does. Okay, so in writing mission statement, so we need to consider this question now. What do we do today? Another question, who do we serve? Okay, another question is, what are we trying to accomplish? Okay, what impact do we want to achieve? Okay, so this question help you to establish a company mission. Okay, so I have here an example of company missions. So we have here LinkedIn. Okay, so their mission is to connect the world's professionals to make them more productive and successful. So another example is Starbucks, no? To inspire and nurture the human spirit one person, one cup, and one neighborhood at a time. Okay? So another example is Twitter. Their mission is to give everyone the power to create and share ideas and information instantly without barriers. Yan, mga mission. So we also have TripAdvisor, to help people around the world plan and have a perfect trip. Okay, ito last, Tesla, to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. Okay, so yan yung mga example ng company mission. So let's proceed with the company vision. When we say vision statement, it describes the future of the organization. So it reveals what the company aspires to be or hopes to achieve in a long term. So the vision statement is inspirational and motivational, but also provides direction, mapping out where the organization is headed. In this regard, it serves as a guide for choosing current and future courses of action. So here are the questions that we need to consider in writing a vision statement. Where are we going moving forward? Okay, another example is what do we want to achieve in the future? Okay, what kind of future society do we envision? So yan yung mga question, And I have here an example of company vision, So we have LinkedIn, Their vision is to create economic opportunity to every member of global workforce. Okay, GoDaddy vision is to radically shift the global economy toward independent entrepreneurial ventures. Okay, Wikimedia Foundation. Imagine a world in which every single human being can freely share in a sum of all knowledge. So that's our commitment. Okay. So Habitat for Humanity, a world where everyone has decent place to live. The Southwest Airlines, to be the world's most loved, most efficient, and most profitable airline. Now let's proceed with the value statement. This highlights an organization core principle and philosophical ideas. It's used to both inform and guide the decision and behavior of a people inside the organization and signal to external stakeholder what's important to the company. So usually it answers the questions, what do we stand for? Okay. Another is, what behaviors do we value over all else? How will we conduct our activities to achieve our mission and vision? And last is, how do we treat members of our own organization and community? Okay. So I have here an example of company values. So ito yung Netflix. So ito yung mga core philosophy of people over process. They define their corporate value as judgment, communication, curiosity, courage, passion, selfishness, innovation, inclusion, and integrity. Okay, another company is yung Apple Incorporation. So here are their values, company values: accessibility, education, environment, inclusion and diversity, privacy, supplier responsibility. Yan. So, to sum up with, mission, yan na nga, yun yung mga question to be answered. Mission, vision, and values. Okay, so let's proceed with our last topic, strategic management in different organizational contexts. Okay, so although all business share common fundamental principle, so usually ang goal ng every business is to gain a profit, pero they differ in many ways. Okay, so usually private companies have objective such as making a profit or increasing their market share, So a public sector organization exists to provide a service. Okay? Usually a non-profit organization such as mga clubs, no, exist to provide facilities and entertainment for its members. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, every organization have different strategies. Okay? So, isa-isahin natin. So, we have small business context. So, usually, ang scope of operation are less strategic and more planning-based. No? Ito rin yung mga naglalako lang, no? Yung mga small business, yung mga SMEs. No? So, ito yung unless the firm is specialist in the field, it would be under heavy market pressure. So, arranging resources and developing competencies may be a big problem. Kasi nga, small, ano lang sila, yung budget nila is limited lang, no? So, firm may not have a separate strategy team. So, usually, yung mga SMEs, mga owner lang, no? Ang pinaka-decision maker. Okay? So, pagdating sa decision scope, long-term perspective, advantage of organization, resources and competencies, environment, tsaka yung needs of market, stakeholders' expectations, same lang with other businesses. Okay? Ito na yung pinagkaiba nila. So, let's proceed with the strategy of multinational context. Okay? So, products and markets are diverse. Magkakaiba naman. So, usually, yung multinational context, it explain yung corporate level to business level, no? So, syempre, ang kanilang product iba, katulad nito, ito yung isa sa example, Unilever, marami silang product, no? Domex, yan, Axe, Vaseline. Of course, iba yung product nila, iba rin yung markets nila. So, another strategy yon. Okay? So, marami silang strategy based doon sa mission and goal ng company. So, the key strategic issues include aspect of structure and control. Yan, medyo mahirap pag mas marami ng business, no? Business unit. Yung relationship at various business units level. Kaya, yung mga companies, naggagawa sila ng mga team building, no? Para, kunyari, yung mga empleyado ng Domex is makilala rin nila yung mga empleyado ng mga iba't ibang business unit nila. So, allocation of resources among business units. So, hindi dapat, kunyari, yung sales ng Domex, tapos, kunyari, yung Lipton, bumili ng company vehicle, dapat naka-charge yun sa Lipton, hindi pwedeng charge sa Domex. So, dapat, sa finance, na medyo mahigpit dyan. Coordination of operation logistic across business units and geographies. Ayan, minsan, di ba yung mga tie-up, yung coordination ng logistic nila, no, pwede naman nilang pagsamahin. Yan, yung minsan issue, no, kanyari yung Jollibee, tsaka Greenwich, di ba, isa lang may-ari niyan. So, kunyari, magdi-deliver dito sa isang lugar, kunyari sa Bulacan, no, so, minsan, pagsasama na nila yung logistic nila, yung pagdi-deliver para hindi sayang sa gas, hindi sayang sa deliver, yung product, no. So, ibig sabihin, hatiin nila yon, no? Yung payment sa logistic. Okay? So, maghahati dapat ang Jollibee tsaka Greenwich doon. Yan. Yan yung mga nagiging issue. Okay? So, next is service and manufacturing. Ito mga business na nagpo-produce ng product, no? So, competitive advantage in service organization is much more related to extent to which customers value less tangible features. So, for manufacturing organization, the physical product is the central to competitive strategy and services are merely needed to support the product. Okay? So, ayan. So, pagdating sa directions, long-term advantage of organization, same lang din naman sa ibang organization, no? Small man yan o large, parehas pa rin. Okay? So, next is yung public sector context. Okay? So, the most powerful stakeholders in the case of public sector is the government, of course. yung mga public sector, no? Yung government ang nagpapatakbo niyan. So, scope and direction is determined by political rather than market condition. So, yan. Usually, kunyari sa mga LGU, no? Mga iba-iba yung direction. Kunyari, dito sa Makati, iba yung direction. Iba rin sa Taguig. Yan. So, depende, no? The competition is mainly for inputs of resources rather than towards the market and customers. And yung mga social issues and concern are more important, no? Environmental factor rather than business sense. Okay? So, iba ang magiging strategy niyan, mga government agency compared sa strategy ng mga private sectors. Okay? So, pagdating naman sa direction, long-term, advantage for organization, same lang din naman yan. So, resources and competencies, environment, needs of market, stakeholders' expectation. Okay, same lang din naman yan sa ibang business organization. Ito yung last, no? Yung non-profit sector. May mga ganyan, no? Non-profit organization. So, isa sa example dyan, ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyo kanina ni UNICEF, no? So, the values and ideologies are central to strategy development. Okay? So, they are more on helping other people, no? So, they exist multiple source of income and revenue, no? They are more susceptible to lobbying and other political influence. So, minsan yung non-profit organization, no? Minsan nagdo-donate yung mga politicians sa kanila in order for them na ipagpatuloy yung function nila. Kunyari UNICEF, they help pagdating sa health, no? So, yan. Sa mga non-profit organization naman, same pa rin pagdating sa mga strategy nila, no? Long term, sa direction nila, advantage for organization, same pa rin with other business organization. So that's it. Thank you for listening and see you next meeting.